Hello everybody, Ryan here, and welcome back to Chillin', our southern hemisphere island on Animal Crossing New Horizons. It's another gorgeous day here on the island. Oh man, I still love the cherry blossom trees. We'll never get tired of that. Anyways, it's a brand new day, and I'm trying to figure out what to do at this point. I think the only thing we really need to do now is to just try and get the island up to a 5-star rating. We still need to invite a few more villagers to the island as well. We need to upgrade Nook's Cranny, which is going to take, well, it's going to take quite a while. We still need to move in the Able sisters, and then, I guess that'll be it. So first and foremost, let's go and check the, island rating here. What the? There's like singing, but there's no one here in the... Oh, it's Rosie just hanging out behind the resident services center singing, singing off into the river. It's like she's embarrassed to be singing in public, and so she's doing it like in private behind the building so nobody can see her. Oh, see, now she noticed us, and then she stops. Don't worry, Rosie. I think your singing is gorgeous, and I think you should be out in public singing more. Good morning, Isabel. We need to know what our island rating is. Right now, Chillin' has a 1-star rating still. Okay, so moving in another villager didn't really do it for us, so we need to do a lot of work here. For now, I suggest we focus on growing our population and gathering more varied feedback. She's still recommending, instead of doing things like planting flowers or putting out furniture, to invite more residents, which... I don't know if that affects the 1 to 3-star rating more so than it would planting things or putting out items, but I guess let's go ahead and sell another plot of land. So interestingly enough, what I noticed in a comment or a few comments from the last video for the Southern Hemisphere Island was that apparently in the very beginning, when you're in the process of moving in your first new villagers, when you have to actually sell plots of land, the game actually gives you a week to fill that plot. So that's pretty interesting. I didn't really know that. So there's no harm in at least placing down the housing kits around the island, and then maybe every now and again go on a little hunt and see if we can run into someone cool. How many miles do I have right now? All right, not enough. I spent all my miles on increasing my inventory finally. Well, anyway, let's go place this plot of land down. Oh, she's still singing. Oh, and Sahara's here. You know, for a while I was buying all the small, medium, and large rugs to get enough tickets to then redeem for a mysterious wallpaper. Eventually, I got to the point where, you know, I was just like, screw it. I'll just spend the 6,000 bells to get to get a mysterious wallpaper and mysterious flooring. So we got a ramshackle wall and a scramble crosswalk. I don't even know what the ramshackle wall looks like. Let's go take a look and see what that looks like. Okay, ramshackle wall. Thanks, I hate it. As always, during the month of October, every day need to make sure that I'm buying a piece of candy from Nook's Cranny as well. Oh, that's right, I just deposited all my money into the bank. Yikes. You know, it's funny, the Nook's Cranny boys, they say that they don't offer a line of credit, but I'm telling you, they should hire me as like a financial advisor or something. It's an untapped market that they're kind of unaware of, you know? You give all the residents a credit card, you know, with a really, really high balance that they can use, and you tack on like a 40% APR to that credit card, and bing bang boom, there you go, you got some money. Don't know what Tom Nook's teaching these boys, but they could be making so much money they don't even know it. All right, now we can finally afford our 1 piece of candy. So at this point, really, I'm trying to like remember what I did in the beginning of the game when we first got it. I think what most people did was we went around, we hit every single tree to get all the resources from them. We caught as many fish that you could catch for that month's in-season fish. Same thing with the bugs. I guess let's go ahead and start chopping trees. Let's start catching fish. Let's start catching bugs. I can go through these as well. That way I can, you know, maybe I can even get a Nook Mouse ticket and go on a hunt or something, or at least, you know, go see who a villager is now that I know that I have a week to fill it. Let's do some daily chores. Hey, our first gold nugget. Looking at this shiny gold nugget is making me feel like royalty. Got an idea for... Oh, that's right. He learns the mask recipe. Yeah, there we go. The King Tut mask recipe. I forgot that that's how you acquire that recipe. There's someone singing again. Is it? That's not Rosie again, is it? Is it down here? It is. Oh, it's Rosie. Man, Rosie is just singing her heart away. I guess that's just what Rosie does. I miss the days of actually having him assess fossils and having every single one of them be able to be donated. Look at that. Look at that rare sight. You don't see this anymore. And then it gets to the point where you assess 10 fossils and not one of them is allowed to be donated. And with those donations, that should actually be enough for at least one Nook Miles ticket, so we can at least go to one mystery island and see, you know, if maybe it's someone cool. Who knows? Maybe it'll be Lyman. I remember I was so bad about this in the beginning of the game, and, you know, it hasn't changed even on the new island. In the beginning, I never purchased like any of the Nook Miles items and stuff like that. Every time I got 2,000 miles, I just went straight back, got another ticket, and kept on flying around. Even if I wasn't like villager hunting at the time, I would always, once I hit 2,000 tickets, just buy another one and go to another mystery island. That way I can get more resources and stuff like that. I didn't forget this time. Airport's over here on the right side. Got it this time. Mac, I remember Mac. Oh well, good to see you, Mac. You know, I should have put this stuff in my inventory. What I'm gonna do instead is I'm gonna go ahead and desecrate this island for its flowers and plant them on my island. Start working towards that 3-star rating. Do you guys remember Hybrid Flower Island? I miss that island. Okay, gonna go ahead and just start planting these flowers, I guess, everywhere. Decided to talk to Isabel to see if the rating changed after planting 9 flowers. It's still a 1-star, but she does now say that she believes we've truly improved our island scenery. So, you know, it's good to know that at least we're getting some sort of forward progress. One thing I did in the beginning when I was trying to go from a 2-star rating to a 3-star rating was I literally just started making a ton of these log stakes and putting them all around the island. I think you can also accomplish the same with a stack of hay as well, the hay bed. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to make as many of these as I can and plant them around and see if that does anything to the rating. And actually what I did before too is I started just pulling everything out of my storage and placing them all around the island as well. So I'm going to do that for the next like 15 minutes or so and see if that does anything. All right. Operation Tasmanian Devil the crap out of placing furniture all over our island is beginning right now. This is going to be such a pain to clean up once we're all done here, but that's okay. Oh, this is one of those quality of life things right here, folks. Just the fact that I have to craft like all of this one at a time instead of being able to craft like, you know, as many as I can in one go is so before I put these down, what I'm going to do is I'm also going to get a kit for a bridge. I know that bridges and inclines and stuff, they add quite a bit of points to your rating, although I just remembered that I don't have enough money to do that. So that's oh yeah, these are quite expensive. So never mind, I'm just gonna put a bunch of log stakes everywhere. This looks like a good place. I thought I have to open up my inventory like every single time I want to do this though. It's starting to look like my northern hemisphere island now. Just log stakes everywhere. Oh hey, Rosie finally has the confidence to sing in the resident services plaza. Good for you, Rosie. What is this? Are you kidding me? No, Rosie, come on. You just came out of your shell. First you were singing behind resident services, and then you gained the confidence to sing in the resident services plaza. Come on. Well, the good thing is I guess I can go ahead and close the game out, and then the bubble will move to someone for tomorrow, so guess I'll go ahead and do that. That was an unfortunate hiccup during my process of completely trashing my island. And Flo just taught us the disagreement reaction. What perfect timing, Flo. Thank you so much. All right, so we put down quite a few more log stakes, and now Isabel is telling us that the scenery still needs work, but is not recommending fencing. And I know that we have a lot of that from the beginning of the game, like during the tutorial, so I'm just gonna grab whatever fencing I've got and just start placing that around everywhere too. She still recommends also that we should increase the population of our island, so I was able to accumulate enough miles for another ticket, so I'm gonna buy another one and go to another island and see if we can't run into someone cool. Who do we have here? Hornsby. I actually really like Hornsby, but then again, that's kind of a bias because I'm really a big fan of all the blue villagers. After a little bit of contemplation, I decided I'm going to go ahead and leave Hornsby here, despite the fact that I love his blue and he is just adorable with his gigantic eyes. Maybe at a later time we'll come back and get Hornsby, or, you know, at a later time we'll try and get Hornsby, but I've never really had my eye on any of the rhinos except for maybe Meringue, but even then, I didn't really, you know, I never really wanted Meringue either, so we'll leave Hornsby here, but it was a good try, I guess. And I just realized that I should have used that as an opportunity to get all the resources from the island. I'm just so used to not needing to get resources anymore, it's crazy. Otherwise, I think that'll pretty much do it for this episode in the Southern Hemisphere. I know we didn't really accomplish a lot. I'm still in the process of trying to get a 3-star island, obviously, and I need to get out of old habits, really. These old habits of, like, not needing to get resources and stuff are unfortunately bleeding over into the Southern Hemisphere island, and it's, you know, I'm very quickly forgetting about doing things like even checking for bottles on the beach and stuff like that. So as I keep playing with the Southern Hemisphere, you know, I'll hopefully get over those habits. Otherwise, that'll do it for me for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day. I'll see you later.